Essentially Ultron, I've talked about as a concept, the God that understands the oracle of the entire organization. I've asked it to reply to people and do that weekend coaching based on not only what they self-reported, but that it sees in the data. And so we do think this could ultimately be done just by the replicant, but there's something for the human to set their own priorities in the morning. So maybe the end of the day could be done by the replicant. It could make a first pass at it and say, hey, it's 7 a.m. Here's what I think you should be working on. You reply to it and say, yeah, those three things are low priority. I'll do those next week. And you missed this thing that Jason called me on the phone about last night from his car. That's actually top priority now. Now the Oracle is, kind of like your coach. So I've been trying to frame it with the team that everybody gets an executive coach. Richard, I think you said at the beginning of the show, one way to think about it is what are things rich people have that everybody could have? Rich people had chauffeurs. Then you got Uber. Rich people had summer homes or ski houses, and now they have Airbnb. Rich people had executive assistants. Now they have agents. Rich people had executive coaches, but executive coaches cost $5,000 to $25,000 a month. Boards are happy to pay for it when a company raises its Series A. I'm sure you've seen this, or you gentlemen have had a board member say, you need an executive coach. You get too many complaints from people saying you're hardcore and you're not really communicating well with your team. Your ratings are low. You need an executive coach to help you. Now imagine everybody has an executive coach. To me, that's like a super inspiring thing for, a person in their first job, like Oliver, to, with his first full-time job out of school, to have an executive coach. That doesn't exist in the world, an executive coach for a 23-year-old. That's not a thing. So that's how I look at it, as executive coaching. If you want to be a data-driven founder, and trust me, you do, you're going to need to spend some time in spreadsheets, building models and doing projections. But so many of these spreadsheet programs are stuck in the 90s. Thankfully, now there's Quadratic, finally bringing the productivity boost of AI into your spreadsheets. But this isn't like some simple chatbot in the corner who can answer your questions. No, this is an AI native platform that handles all the number crunching and organization for you. You just describe what you want to do with your data, and Quadratic makes it happen right there in the spreadsheet. Now you can get insights about your business without fighting formulas, and you can immediately share your results with your team and all of your collaborators. No setup or payments are required upfront. You can just start using Quadratic right now. It's going to blow your mind. Visit quadratic.ai/twist to sign up and use the code TWIST to get a free month of their pro tier subscription. That's QUADRATIC.ai/twist, quadratic.ai/twist.